I had to unplug it for a second. So, hopefully that works. And it is on. So, which is probably super sensitive so you can hear what I'm listening to in my headphones too. Hold on. Yeah. Wow. And anything that, I don't know how this light works. Maybe this is it right here. Wait a minute. Has it not been charged? Oh, wait. Do I have to do this first? I don't know. I know that light was charged, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really don't know why it's working. So, again, I'm really sorry about the light. I suppose I can move over here to this other side of the room and do it. I guess that's what I'm probably going to do before I get rudely interrupted. I do apologize for any of the stupid shit you may have had to hear when I first started doing this quick little video, which I was hoping was going to turn into like a trailer for my podcast that I've been working on, which I'm sure I've mentioned to you guys so many times before. But I guess what I'm going to do is we'll just go over here and move into my area. Please do mind. It's not fully ready for you guys. So, but the lighting over there is better. And for some reason, this light isn't working, even though I charged it yesterday. But the lighting over here always does work better. So, what we'll do, I guess, is we will just set it right here. Aim it down a little bit. We'll come down this way. And then we will... Whoa, not that far. Don't want to get all the way down in the floor there now, do we? Okay. So again, like I said, the light here, I know it's a little crazy and all that whatnot. So we'll bring this right over here just a smidge while I set on my freaking thing. And I guess we'll talk about all that stuff. So I have my mirror. I got my little bench area. I'm still working on things over here on the side. My art is right here. I don't know if y'all seen it when I walked in. Over here, I mean, there's still lots of little tweaking things that I have to do. There's still lots of art that need to go back up on the wall. I don't know if that's going to be here or if we're going to wait until we decide what we're going to do, if we're going to move or whatever, or what's going to go from here. Because I think basically we're all starting to look at everyone's situation. This is for like speaking about my friends and I. And things that we've had occur in our life lately, and just us putting our heads together to kind of figure out a better and more sustainable way to live our lives, and also still be able to do all the things that we like to do with one another as friends. So that was kind of some of the stuff we were working on today, and then, of course, everything was cool, and then me and him got into an argument because I don't think he realizes the extent of his phone addiction. I've never seen anybody with a phone addiction this severe, that you literally cannot interact with them at all because they will not stop doing anything on their phone and engage with you in any way at all if they can't do it with their phone in their fucking hand, which we all know what that means. They're not goddamn listening. And I know I've said this before. I'm probably going to say it a billion more times. There's a lot of teenagers and the younger generation these days, y'all are not going to like me. Because I promise you, if you come up to me and ask me a question, and then immediately turn around when I go to respond and start texting on your goddamn phone, I'm going to smash your phone in your face, like down on the ground right to your face, and then be like, here's my number. If your mom's got a problem with it, tell her to call me and we'll discuss what a shitty parent she is for not telling you how rude you are by doing shit like that. I know I'm not the only person that feels this way about it. And here's another thing. If you're an adult that has this problem, if you will not exhibit that type of behavior in front of your own parents because it's rude, then why do you think it's okay to do it to your friends? It's still rude. Like if somebody asks me a question, I stop what I'm doing on my phone and I engage in the conversation. They obviously wanted me to, so I do that. And most people will do the same. But there's some people in my life that will ask me a question, wait till they get to my attention, and then immediately go, the entire time I'm talking, so you know that I know that they're not listening to me. That's infuriating. And I don't care how anybody tries to sugarcoat it and try to downplay the fact that I shouldn't be that mad. After dealing with it for this long and dealing with it with grown-ass adults who know better, it's maddening. Period. I know there's a lot of issues that I talk about that people that watch me don't always want to hear about, and that's okay. I give you guys a warning ahead of time, but at the same time, you have your own free will to move right along. You don't have to listen to every episode. You don't have to listen to every little rant on my podcast. You don't have to do none of that shit. I'm not putting a gun to your head and forcing you. You have your own choices just like I do. You have your own rights just like I do. You know what I mean? So for people to do this censorship thing and like tell people that they shouldn't be able to upload videos with content that's not only educational but informational and a matter of public notice, and it puts the public at risk if we don't know about it. But then YouTube wants to take it down so that fucking predators can hide under cover. That's a goddamn problem. That's a real problem, YouTube. I think that you guys are actually enabling pedophiles at this point. And you can get mad at me and you can strike this video all you want to. But it's getting to the point, the way I feel about my freedom of speech and the way you guys are doing people about their freedom of speech. It's only a matter of time before some of us get together and take this to the Supreme Court. Because what you guys are doing is ridiculous. Okay? Out of line. Totally out of line. So, that goes without saying. Sorry. I've had some issues to come up lately in my life where I feel like some things that occurred and they had been kept from me in the under the understanding probably that I wouldn't find out before it could get fixed. But I have intuition that is above normal people's intuition. I will find out. You may think you're hiding it from me. You're not hiding it from me. And you may have done it years ago and think I don't know about it. Just because I ain't said something to you about it don't mean I don't fucking know about it. It means I just watch your ass that much more closely from now on because you obviously don't tell me the truth about shit. The reason why I do this vlog so much and preach about so much of the stuff that I do is because I can go back through other vlogs and other videos that I haven't even uploaded that I've just took into account and prove what I'm saying is right. So it's not like I can't back my shit up and own it. And I'm trying to do this and be there for everybody else and be there for my daughter and be there for my grandkids. Because my grandbaby, the littlest one is due next month. So we're a couple weeks away from going to do that. And then there's stuff that he's going to have to take care of here with his family. And like, no. I feel like it's at that... especially after everything that just happened with his mom. This is going to have to do with the rest of his life. And obviously whatever decision he makes, whether I stay with him or we separate, it's going to affect the rest of my life too. And after everything we've been through, I feel like the least he could do is talk to me more about some of this stuff because it's obviously going to affect me too. And we both know he'll be set no matter what the end game is with him. He'll be good to go. I may not be. And I need to be able to prepare for that, which is why I need to be kept in the loop. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, it's a little frustrating when I'm the one here with him going through all that stuff and other people aren't. But the other people that aren't are the ones that are getting the special treatment right now, and I'm getting treated like the same old fucking bullshit. And it's going to stop. Like, I'm just not going to fucking do it. And I don't care what he says about me to people, because deep down, I know the truth, and there's a lot of other motherfuckers that know the truth. So it's going to be really hard for him to convince people that I'm this shitty-ass goddamn person when it's so very obvious to many people across the fucking world that I'm not. I may not be always the nicest and chippy and cheer little sunshine, but fuck, man. I've been through a lot of shit. It's kind of hard to walk around with a goddamn happy-ass face all the time when you have to deal with that shit on a day-to-day basis. And that's before you have to take into consideration your own bullshit, your own shit from being on the spectrum, and then try to digress from that and absorb some of that energy and move it on somewhere else. It's hard to do all that shit. I don't think people really understand that unless they are autistic or live with someone that is. Until you have for a long time, you do not understand what it is, especially for the ones that are worse off than me. It's hard enough for me as it is. I can't imagine how hard it is for people that can't communicate at all. I have no verbal communication at all or anything like that. That's a nightmare. I have verbal communication and still having a hard time articulating what it is that I'm feeling and getting it across the way it needs to so people don't get fucking butthurt about every goddamn thing I say. Because that seems to be the thing, is that I try to tell them how I feel and I may not articulate it the right way and they take it as me being bitchy or bossy or whatever, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to tell you how the fuck I feel right now because you asked me, and if that's how you take it, I'm sorry, that's on you. You need to reflect within you to find out why it is you interpret it that way. Because now I'm telling you, this is what I meant by that. And you need to take that. And if you still can't understand that, then put on some sandals, go out there in that gravelous dirt road you can find, and kick fucking rocks. Because I'm not going to keep wasting my breath explaining this shit over and over to people. At some point, either you get it or you don't. I can point you to the right literature to read if you're more interested in doing it that way. Or you can continue to watch my videos, and you can watch other autism videos about adults on the spectrum, on the higher end of the spectrum, and things that we go through and things that we struggle with and how we have to do certain things to make life easier for us. Like some of us are really light and sound and touch sensitive, and people don't understand that and think that we're just being whiny and needy and and it's not that at all. And until y'all understand that, we're always going to come across to y'all like that. And the more information that's out there now, and y'all still don't want to take the time to learn a little bit about it, and then continue to treat us like we're just being assholes. No, now we are going to start treating you like assholes, because you are being like fucking assholes. You're being inconsiderate fucking assholes. It's that simple. Like, really. It's that goddamn simple. All we've ever heard about all our lives is how y'all wanted equality, 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 equality. And then when it comes to the autism thing, all of a sudden, no, we're not going to let that fly. I'm sorry, it's just not. Because a lot of us that are on the higher end of the spectrum, we really do see things for the way they are. And we are, most of the time, really intuitive. And a lot of us have photographic memory and other weird, special characteristic traits. So I don't know why some of y'all think y'all are outsmarting us. I think there's some kind of weird stigma that comes with autism that makes y'all think that we're mentally stunted or handicapped. And I don't want to even say the word retarded, because none of us are. We're just mentally different from y'all, and we're capable of more further abstract thinking. That doesn't make us better than y'all, but it gives you a little bit of insight as to why we're not thinking on the same level as y'all. We don't look down on y'all. But when y'all start doing that to us, then we kind of start getting dickish back. I'm sure you can understand. Or maybe not, because I know some of y'all just think you're so goddamn perfect and so judge-free, but that's a goddamn lie too. I don't want to feel like I invested emotional time, emotional energy, and stuff into something with someone that never gave a fuck about me to begin with. That only did any of the stuff that they've done for me out of pity. I don't want that. And I feel like a conversation needs to be had at some point where it's like, this is how I feel, and if that's how you really see this, and this is out of pity, then this is not ever going to work, for sure. Because I don't need pity. I need a friend. And I don't need a friend that's just my friend out of pity. And if that's how you feel, that's fine. I can understand that. But what you need to do now is accept that, like, I don't need that. and I need time to process what I got to do to move out of here, and then I'm just going to move out of here, and that's going to be the end of our friendship. And I'm sorry it has to be that way, but that's just the way it has to be for me to be able to continue to move on and progress the way I want to in life. Because like I said, I have a second grandchild on the way, not very far around the corner. Not that I'm old and don't have a lot of life left still, but there's things I still want to accomplish while I'm around. And I can't keep wasting my time on people and things that are not going to give back to me in a beneficial way, or flat out just don't give a fuck about me at all to begin with. It's just like, oh yeah, you're there because I feel sorry for you, but like, I could care less if you died type of shit. Like, if that's how it is, then yeah, I'm gonna go home, and then you can sit there being a dickbag that you are, and I'll go be by myself and be. But I certainly don't want to be somewhere where somebody's just keeping me around because they pity me or whatever. Like, I thought this was something that we were working on together, because you could see that I'm trying to do stuff like that to get myself on my own feet. But if you're just doing this because you think it's pity and you're like, you're taking care, no, you know what I mean? Like, it's really like, I really just don't know how to feel about that. Like, there's been several situations where like, I could have done something and it would have been totally life-changing for all of us. And I was just like, nope, I need to stay here, and I need to do this, and I need to help him, and I need to do that, and I didn't do it. And God only knows where I'd be right now if I took one of these 2 or 3 different opportunities over the last 3 or 4 years. You know? But I also go with my gut on shit like that. And so if something does not strike me as like, yes, this is the time, now's the time, gotta go, do it. If it doesn't sit with me like that, then I'm not going to do it. And over the course of my life, things have seemed to fall into place when they should, how they should, or in a way that will enable me to progress them in a way that they can go in that same direction. So, I don't know how much longer all of this is going to have me and him entangled together or working with one another in any form of capacity, because like I said, he was my best friend before he was ever my boyfriend, and the boyfriend thing is like off the table right now because he feels so wishy-washy about everything in his life right now, which is totally understandable. The last thing he needs to be worried about is a girlfriend, right? But at the same time, from a partner's perspective that we do live in the same house together, there's certain things that you should just tell me ahead of time, because we do live together, that you don't. And not only do you not tell me, you hide from me. That's a huge problem. I'm sorry, it's just a huge problem. And old people, like middle school people, high school people that knew me and how I conducted things back then, to see how I am about relationships and situation stuff right now, they would be flabbergasted. Because they would be like, there's no way she's friends with every single one of those dudes. And there's no way she's friends with those dudes. And they're not mad at her. It's like, yeah, because for one, I'm not sleeping with them. 2, they understand that we're all friends. And this is a business thing that I'm working on. With my podcast, with my website, with everything. I can't be worried about personal relationship shit most of the time when I want to worry about me. Because I know none of these dudes these days are interested in anything other than freaking drugs or fucking pussy or some stupid shit on the video game. I'm not talking about my friend. I'm talking about the mass majority of dudes that I have come in contact with over the last decade generally act and behave that way. And I'm sorry. I get it, guys. I get it. Pussy's great. Dick's great. It's awesome. Sometimes it ain't. Sometimes it's really horrible, okay? But at some point in your life, that has got to be, like, not on your mind. And when a guy says, oh, I don't think like that no more, I promise you that motherfucker's probably looking at porn later that night or talking to some other bitch on another fucking app you don't know about, okay? And people, when I tell you that I don't do that, I'm telling you right now, you are more than welcome to come and get my phone. Go through my phone at any time. Look through all of my entire photo gallery. You are not going to find one nude picture of me from me to someone or from someone to me. You're not going to find I had to calm down for a second. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm probably gonna shut this off and edit a little bit and try to take a deep breath and see what I can do, because this shit is really starting to get to me to the point where I do not like how I feel right now. So I'm gonna sign off. So I'll see you guys next time. Much love.
Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, anyways, guys. So I'm on my way to this indoor yard sale that Cameron Maben, and his wife Courtney are having. I just happened to be on the Facebook yard sale today, and I saw the thing for the Facebook yard sale, and I hit her up because I saw Converse. You know me, y'all know me and my damn Converse addiction. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so I hit her up because I saw these Converse. I was like, how much, what size? They were my size, and they were at a price that I think I got peanut butter sauce from a milkshake on my freaking sunglasses, y'all, so I can't even wear those. That's hilarious. That is epic. And so since somebody didn't come home last night, I guess they felt more than obliged to give me the money to go pick up the shoes. So yeah, I'm a brat. For one, I'm a brat. I'm gonna go ahead and acknowledge that, but at the same time, I'm super cool about it. Okay, I take that back, because for one, right now, if when Derek Whitten was to hear me say I'm super cool about being about his, like, there is nothing cool about what you did yesterday with your little toddler ass temper tantrum. And that's a nice way of saying it. If Derek was here, he would probably just, no, Derek's cool as fuck. But I'm super cool in the sense that when he came home this morning, and I did not even start a fight with him. I did not, y'all. I didn't even start a fight. I was so cool. I was so nice, even though I really wanted to, like, choke the living shit out of him. Because I asked him from the bathroom, I was like, why didn't you just, I was like, you didn't even have to pick up the phone when I was calling. But when I was calling at like 2 or 3 in the morning and blowing up your phone, it's probably because I'm worried that you're in trouble. So just let me know. Like, I understand that you don't want to drive and at a certain time, because you're just more likely to get pulled over, because cops do that. That's what they do around here. They troll, they shark. And if they see you at a certain time, wow, this is really odd time of day to see the moon out. Look, y'all gotta see this, okay? Because I don't have that much time left anyways on my freaking phone, because I didn't go through the stores last night because, like I said, somebody didn't come home, so I was all freaking pissed off about that. Now, turn around, looking at this. There goes Shanti, which is so cool. I like seeing him, and I hope he's doing okay. Look at that, guys. Y'all see that? I know y'all see that. I hope y'all see that. Y'all see the moon? Y'all see that fucking whatever that is? Probably crop dust in us with the chemtrails, contrails, whatever you want to call it. Hell, who knows? That could be how Rona's getting spread. You never know. There could just be dust in us with the Rona. But, you know, anyways. So, that's what I'm on my way to do. And when I pick up these freaking shoes, I cannot wait to show y'all. Hopefully, because they're hers. They're going to be in, like, immaculate condition. And I'm getting for a sweet deal. I know. Y'all are like, Emma, do you really need another pair of Converse? My answer, honestly, would be, if I'm being honest with myself, no, probably not. But I need them. I want them. I'm going to. I need them. Okay, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So I'm gonna get off the phone so that I can drive like a normal human being and not wreck on my way to purchase said shoes. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all.